What's wrong, buddy? Hey. What happened?
I don't know.
What hurts about it? Is it a sharp pain or is it like you have to go poopy?
I don't have to go poopy, but I said no.
You have to go poopy?
I said no.
Why don't you roll over and lay on the other side and tuck your knees up? Lay on your right side.
I don't want to.
Daddy, can you roll her over to her?
Can I roll you over?
No.
Does it hurt more on that side now? Or does it feel about the same?
I don't have her underwear in her
This side over, it starts hurting. When I lay on this side, it doesn't hurt.
It might be gas, trapped gas, and so that's why I'm having you lay on that side.
Can I help you?
No.
It looks like it's just gas pains from little Tyler.
My side did boop.
Did you toot?
No, I toot one time, but then on my side I went boop.
So I went boop.
Yeah, my side went boop.
She said she hadn't been, she said she was tired earlier. Does that mean anything?
Tyler?
Yeah.
She probably is tired. They stayed up way late last night and she woke up at like...
Now she's asleep. She's probably just... So Tyler is, I just took her temperature and she has 102-degree fever. So it makes us a little nervous because of her pain in her side. Danielle was thinking maybe it could be a kidney infection or something. I hope it's not appendicitis. But she's just not feeling good and she's feeling hot. You feeling pretty sick, bud? What's going on?
I don't know.
You want to go lay down? Where do you want to lay down?
I want to lay down with you in the playroom.
I'm not gonna lay in the playroom. I have to go work, but you want to come lay in the office with me? So, I don't like that she's sick. No one likes when their kid's sick. So I'm waiting for Danielle. She ran to go take my camera gear back that I rented for this past weekend, so I'm waiting to see what she has to say.
Where is Mommy?
She's went to the store real quick. She's gonna come right back.
With her, with Aline and Jude?
Yeah, and Adeline, and Everly.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's just me and Tyler here. You okay? Okay, let's lay down. Make you a little pallet on the floor, okay? She hasn't really... I mean, she doesn't know anything about pain except for her head. But I mean, she can tell you right now.
When Daddy was checking my temperature, it says 1 and a 0. I mean 2 and a 0.
A 102.
Oh, it's a 102.
Hey. Well, John, I need you to tell her to walk and look at her and see if because even if she doesn't say it hurts, like just see if she's kind of
I heard that. I heard.
punching or...
All right, see if you can walk, Tyler.
I heard her say that.
Let me see what you can do. You feel terrible? Here, walk this way with me. I mean, she's not hunching. She's walking pretty normal.
Does it hurt? Ask her if it hurts when she's walking.
Does it hurt when you walk?
No,
Or no?
my head hurts.
Her head hurts, but it doesn't hurt when she walks.
Then get her some water and lay her in bed.
Okay.
Probably be fine.
Here, let me get you some water. She's laying on the office floor. Is that okay?
I mean, I don't care where she lays, but I would get her, pillow and a blanket.
Yeah, I already did. Okay. Well, then I'll
Is
just...
she hungry at all?
She said she didn't know.
I don't even know if I'm hungry.
Do you want to try some toast?
No.
I think she just wants
Maybe
to
a piece
rest.
of buttered toast?
Want a piece of butter toast?
Just a half, okay?
Just a half?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Just a half, she said.
Alright, well let her see if she can eat that. She's got a little appetite or whatever and rest a little bit. I'll take these cameras stuff back in this.
Alright, sounds good. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Bye. Fevers. So I just don't like that she's saying that her tummy hurts, and like her side. That makes me a little nervous. So we'll just kind of have to monitor her here over the next little bit and see what happens, I'm gonna make her something to eat real quick, and hopefully that'll maybe relieve some of her tummy hurting. It just seems like day after day I can't get any work done. Like, I'm not upset with Tyler because obviously it's not her fault that she's sick, but Danielle went to take my camera stuff back from me because I'm trying to get some work finished that I've been needing to catch up on since we had the baby. And yesterday I took the day to spend with our family because it's Memorial Day. So I took the day and I was like, I'll just bust it out the rest of the week. And then I can't even get anything done because this. So it really stinks, but I do just, my concern is with her, so I'm not gonna try to like push her off to the side, you know. So it stinks, but that's just life sometimes, and you have to just kind of go with it, roll with it. Kids get sick, so. Hey buddy, you wanna try a piece of this? I'll eat a piece of it too. Which piece do you want? You want the one with all the butter or just a little bit of butter? Okay. Let's see how that makes your tummy feel, okay? Okay? I love you. What does that mean?
That means my tummy's feeling better.
It does?
And when I do strike, that means my tummy isn't.
So that makes your tummy feel better, having a little bit of bite?
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you have some more bites? I think it'll even feel even better.
Oh, better.
I love you.
Me too.
Come on, buddy. You don't feel too hot anymore. Just a little fever, but not as bad as you were, so I think you're starting to feel better. You want to come eat? You're cold? Do you want to go to bed then? Then let's go eat. So she doesn't seem to be as hot as she was, so that's a good thing. I think it's just some kind of random fever. And actually, Mark, the guy I work with, he said his son had a fever day too, so maybe there's a little something going around, I don't know.
Fevers are not to fear.
Not to fear.
Fevers don't bother me. Fevers mean that the immune system is working and doing its job. Because some viruses and some bacteria cannot survive in higher temperatures, so that's why the body has a fever, to kill it and fight it. And that's how the immune system works.
At what temperature would you be a little concerned?
At what temperature would I probably take my kids to the hospital?
Yeah.
106, 107 probably.
What?
Jude, whenever she gets sick in the winter, even a cold or just a virus, she spikes a 104, 105 fever every single time. And we usually will give her a warm bath, use essential oils, and
Call it a day.
yeah, help her sleep, give her lots of water to stay hydrated, and she sleeps off.
Well, there you go.
It's not a high degree of a fever that causes febrile seizures. It is a rapid change in temperature. So you could go from 98.5 to 100. If you go really quickly, it could cause a febrile seizure. Or vice versa, you could have 104 fever and shove Tylenol and Motrin down their throat to reduce it, and it could reduce so drastically, so quickly that it causes a febrile seizure. But overall, fevers are not a bad thing. It's not the same as being stuck in a hot car or overheating. It's your body's own defense against sickness. So we don't treat fevers.
We let the body do what it's supposed to do.
It's true.
Well, guys, we're about to have dinner. Unless you have something else you want to say.
No, I'm going to go lay down because I don't feel well.
Yeah,
I mean, I
Danielle's
don't feel
not feeling
sick. I'm in a lot of pain in this area, and I just want to go.
Understood. Well, I'm going to get these kids finished eating their dinner.
And then he's going to clean Adeline and her high chair before he gets her down.
And I'm going to clean them. Oh, I'm going to clean the whole house.
Oh my gosh.
No, I won't go.
How's it going, everybody? I've been gone shooting all day. Danielle's been home with the kids, so it's been a little crazy around the house, I think. I mean, what can you expect with 5 kids, 5 girls?
Like us doing that.
5 and under at the house. So, anyways, the other day I bought these little rocket ship popsicle things. So I bought like some healthy juice, put it in there, and now we can actually give it to the kids. They're outside playing, or at least I'm outside with Jude, and the rest of the kids should be out in a little bit. But Judy's gonna get the first one. Here you go, buddy. No, you grab it right here. Grab by the plastic part. No, by the plastic. Like this. Like that. There you go. Hold it tight. What do you think?
It's kind of tasty.
It's kind of tasty. You're so cute. I love you. Is it delicious?
Yeah.
What do you say? Do you say thank you?
It's cold.
Do you say thank you?
Thank you.
You're welcome. You gonna go play?
Yeah.
Go play.
What?
I mean, I guess you can just eat your popsicle and then you can play. So how's everybody doing today? How are you? I feel like it's weird when we don't... Oh, what is it? It's a mess out here, guys. Don't worry about this. It's weird when we post every day. I feel like we post too much, and we post every other day. I feel like it's not enough. I don't really know the balance to
Hey,
it.
Daddy.
Yeah.
I got my popsicle and I melt into you.
You did what?
I just get my popsicle in my mouth.
Oh, that's so silly. You're funny. This kid will not stay. This kid will not stay in our yard. She keeps trying to run down the hill. And that's a little, it's a little upsetting because I don't want to chase her all the time. Even Bubbles won't keep her in our yard. We have Bubbles right here. And she just runs right past them. She don't care about no Bubbles. She don't care about no Bubbles.
Care about new bubble?
Yeah, she don't care about no Bubbles. Oh, you do want to care about the Bubbles now. It's kind of warm out here. We shouldn't stay out too long, buddy bud. Oh, no, they're not blowing now. Because you're messing them up. Whee! Say whee! Hey, what are you doing? They're blowing right in your face. Buddy. Why don't you... Why don't you put it back down? Why don't you put it down? There you go. Now they won't get in your face. Are you too silly? Yeah, Bubbles!
I found
You guys, I can't believe that it's June 1st already. The time is literally flying by. It is so crazy to me. So today's been kind of rough. I think overall I've been having kind of a rough week. I know I'm battling some postpartum emotions that have just been getting the better of me lately. Dealing with that, John has been out of town a couple days so far. He's got to go shoot tomorrow for a few hours, which isn't a big deal, but then he's got to go out of town on Saturday again for a wedding. So it's been a lot of me and just all the kids, and that's fine, but I've been extra tired lately because I'm still dealing with some breast pain, which is getting better slowly. I'm still not sure. I'm still taking medicine for yeast and hoping that you know, by the time I'm done with it, that'll be all gone. But we're dealing with that, and then I've just been really tired and just feeling definitely some like baby blues. So it's been a rough week. Today was extra hard. John left really early this morning to go out of town to shoot. Girls were fine this morning, really. They were, you know, they kind of hung out and watched movies and were chill for the most part, but then they just started bickering like normal. I've just been feeling really overwhelmed, I guess, a lot with just stuff around the house that I've been needing to do and haven't been able to. And it's not even about keeping it clean so much as our garage is literally so full of stuff you can't walk in it and things we need to get rid of. So I'm trying to minimize and declutter. I've got piles of laundry and like I just need to get rid of stuff. I'm feeling very overwhelmed by how much stuff we have to pick up constantly. I don't want to have to yell at the kids to clean up constantly, and it's just it's gotten to a point again where it's overwhelming. So I'm like, okay, it's time to purge for sure. I feel it, but then I don't have the energy to do it. Dealing with all that, John finally came home around 2 today. This afternoon he got home and kind of took over for a while. I laid in bed with Everly. I was just trying to mellow out and relax, and then the kids kept coming in and being loud, and they woke up Adeline. It was just craziness. So I was finally getting like settled down. I said I just need some quiet, like I just need a few minutes of downtime. And then I got a call from a number I didn't recognize, like it was familiar or whatever. So I answered it, and it was our midwife's office. She was calling to tell me that Everly's, one of her tests on her PKU thing had come back abnormal. So Sorry, it's like really overwhelming. And she said it's just borderline, so basically it could be nothing, she could be fine, it's just her results for one of the tests, and the PKU test for like genetic diseases, things that can be life-threatening and that they want to catch as early as possible. That's why they do it. And if you remember, she had the heel prick done the first time and we didn't get enough blood on the sample, so they had to redo it. So this time they were able to do the test, but one of hers came back borderline abnormal. So that was a little bit devastating to hear. I just spoke with the receptionist from the midwife's office, and she forwarded over the results or whatever, and I mean it just shows the numbers, so it doesn't mean too much, but so it's her acylcarnitine values. Basically it's called a CAT deficiency, that's what they're testing for. And so of course I went on and just tried to research and read as much as I could about that. When newborns have this disorder, their body doesn't metabolize fat in the same way. It can't use fat or break it down into energy. So fat from food or fat from their own body. So their body doesn't use fats in the same way, so it relies only on glucose for energy. So if they're not eating right or eating enough, eating often enough, it can cause like blood sugar spikes and all kinds of things that are taxing on their heart and on their metabolism, on their whole system basically. Every single site that I read said that most infants that have it, if it's not treated, they don't survive. And so even though like I'm trusting God and I know that I'm sure she's probably fine, it could just be, you know, like I said, the results were borderline, so it could just be nothing. They're gonna redo the test, and hopefully, you know, we're having faith that it maybe was just So reading that is obviously really hard to hear, and it's not something like, I'm not an alarmist person, I'm not somebody who freaks out over things. I mean, we don't, like I said, we don't even usually treat fevers here. We're just very relaxed when it comes to medical stuff, but it's still just so hard and overwhelming, especially when I've already been feeling this way. So, sorry. I will say, you know, I did read that 3 out of every 4 positives are false positives. And it's not that hers, again, they were borderline, so it's something we will just, at this point, they weren't like, usually if it's like high enough or abnormal enough, they will take immediate measures. They'll call you and tell you what to do right away. Like here, it's a, let's test this again. So we have to do the newborn screening again, where they did the heel prick. So she has a doctor's appointment tomorrow afternoon, and then I'm not sure how long it'll take to get it back again. At this point, we are just putting our faith in God that she's fine, that she's one of, you know, the 75% that the numbers came back abnormal for whatever reason, but that, you know, that it's not an issue and that she doesn't actually have this deficiency. So pray for us, pray for me. I think it's gonna be a really long weekend. Obviously, like worrying about it, I'm trying not to worry about it. I'm trying to not feel anxious, but it's still really like scary, I guess, the phone call and then just reading about this disorder. Obviously, if we catch it early enough, then we're able to do something about it. She doesn't really show any of the like normal markers for newborns that have it, but some children either develop it right away as a newborn, or when they're about 3 they start showing symptoms. So anyway, so hopefully the testing will just come back normal and it will be a non-issue, but we would really appreciate your prayers, especially me. Like I said, it's been kind of a rough day, and I deal with Tyler being sick yesterday. Thank God she is feeling better. I know we didn't update, I don't know if John vlogged. Like I said, I've been super disconnected today. I've just kind of been in a bubble. Tyler is feeling totally better. She doesn't have a fever anymore. I think she's fine. I mean, it was just a random fever spike, so I'm not sure what that was about. but she's totally fine today. So I'm just hanging out in bed. John went to get us dinner. I'm just sitting here with Everly. She's snoozing. She's so sweet and so sleepy and sweet. She is 4 weeks old today. I cannot believe how quickly that has passed. She also has been smiling at us. I picked her up earlier and she gave me this big grin. I wish I could have gotten it on camera because it was so precious, but she was just looking at me and smiling over and over. And of course I tried to take her picture with her milestone baby card that said, "Today I smiled for the first time." She wouldn't smile, so we did get some sweet pictures. Sorry, I can't stop looking at her. She's just sitting next to me. I love this DACA top, by the way. I've said that before, but it's amazing. We got another cover for it, so we have 2 covers, so I can wash the one and still have one. And she's just snug right next to me. She sleeps really, really well in it, and it kind of cradles her. And I can just reach her or rest my head next to it and look at her or smell her and smell her. I know, but she smells so sweet. You moms know what I'm talking about, that newborn smell. Anyway, so love the duck dot. I love having my baby next to me, and yeah, there's just a lot going on. I will probably sit down and make another video kind of like just talking about my feelings, but I don't want to like drag this on or ramble, and I have stuff to do and I'm exhausted, so I'm gonna wrap it up. But I just want to let you guys know that I'm still here even though I didn't really vlog today or yesterday. I've just been feeling a little bit overwhelmed emotionally, so pray for me, pray for Everly and our family, and we love you guys. Thank you so much for watching our videos. It means a lot. Please share them, click like, subscribe, do all the things. It would mean so much to us. And make sure you are following us on Instagram and Facebook if you're not already. That's Instagram at We Are The Murrays, and Facebook is the same. You can find us over there. We post all kinds of stuff. So with that, good night, and we will see you guys later.
Jesus died to save us, and this is really much. Make sure you click subscribe.
Hey, thanks for watching. Make sure you click the subscribe button to follow along with the Murrays.
Subscribe.